Saan ako titingin?
John, mga bigat mo po.
In a world that is interconnected, now more than ever, Internationalization is a valuable key to access a world of possibilities in higher education, enabling the holistic learning for students, the upscaling of faculty skill set, and the globalization growth as an institution. Magandang umaga, salamat pagi, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the virtual signing of Memorandum of Understanding between University Teknologi Mari Kelantan in Malaysia and Cagayan State University in the Philippines. I am Ana Marie Cristina Cawilan, the University Information Officer of Cagayan State University. I am joined from Malaysia by Ms. Nick Ili Aina Nick Mohammed, and we will be your hosts for today's event. To formally start, may we all join together for the singing of the national anthem of Malaysia, followed by the national anthem of the Philippines.
Masih ya? Hah? Jam ni?
Bringing with it its rich culture and distinct expertise as an educational institution, let us get to know the two universities as we watch the institutional video of University Teknologi Mara Kelantan and Cagayan State University to see what each of the universities offer.
For 60 years, University Teknologi Mara, or UiTM, has been the place for acquiring knowledge and developing capabilities. From a training center to now a vast network of universities, UiTM has campuses and faculties all over Malaysia. UiTM allows for the pursuing of goals and earning a degree in any field of choice, with a mission to enhance the knowledge and expertise of Bumiputras in all fields of study, through professional programs, research work and community service, while upholding moral values and professional ethics. Nestled amidst the greenery in some of the most scenic areas in the country, each university campus is strategically located in places where their presence inevitably provides an economic boost to the local community. UiTM pledges to provide maximum opportunities to pursue professionally recognized programs of study in science, technology, industry, business, arts and humanities. University Teknologi Mara offers quality education at all levels of study, from foundation to postgraduate. The university has always been at the forefront in science and technology, as well as in management. It is a place where talent, skills, and excellence are nurtured. UiTM has a mission to empower the indigenous people through the provision of higher education in accordance with Article 153 of the Malaysian Federal Constitution and Act 173, University Teknologi Mara Act 1976. Duli Yang Maha Mulia, Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong is the Chancellor of UiTM by virtue of his status as the King, as provided for by the law. UiTM has established 8 centers of excellence and 1 high COE to enhance the scholastic, creative and innovative capabilities of the university, as well as to facilitate and manage research and development. To complete the teaching and learning activities at UiTM, the university has made available modern and contemporary facilities, such as the UiTM Stadium, the house of UiTM FC. With a capacity of 6,000, the stadium is the heart of soccer, and it has played host to an international match in 2009. UiTM also has an Olympic-sized swimming pool for the use of students and staff. The pool is also open to public on certain days. Built in 1972, Perpustakaan Tun Abdul Razak, or the Pita Library, has grown by leaps and bounds, housing thousands of international titles for all programs of study. Students' participation in extracurricular activities is highly encouraged and supported by the university. These activities would not only equip students with soft skills, but also train them to be balanced and holistic individuals to meet global requirements. As the largest public university in Malaysia, University Teknologi Mara has produced thousands of alumni who are successful individuals in their disciplines. They are award winners, innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders in both the government and private sectors. UiTM honors its alumni by engaging them to establish smart partnerships resulting in strategic alliances. The alumni also gives back in areas such as academic improvements, charity work, and fundraising. University Teknologi Mara, Usaha Takwa Mulia.
Cagayan State University remains vigilant, devoted, and unstoppable in providing the best possible education to the youth, by offering pandemic responsive and innovative research and extension for the community, despite the challenges that the world presented in the past year. Firm in providing quality and international education standards, the university subjected itself to various accrediting agencies. Cagayan State University was awarded a 3-star institution rating by QS Stars rating system, operated by the QS Intelligence Unit, the independent compiler of the annual QS World University Rankings. Strengthened internationalization initiative is evident as 6 undergraduate students were awarded scholarships in Canada under a student exchange program with St. Mary's University in Halifax. Cagayan State University earned an accreditation by the PRC as an accredited continuing professional development provider, which enables CSU to deliver human resource development activities and support for the upgrading of skills of personnel and professionals in the province of Cagayan. Aakuk branded CSU as a top 6 state university in the Philippines in terms of highest percentage of accredited programs. Flexible learning as a trailblazing response to the challenges of COVID-19 in higher learning was conceptualized and implemented. Different learning modes included the creation and adoption of the Learning Environment Network System, or the CSU Lens, serving as the synchronous and asynchronous meeting platform for both teachers and students in the new normal. Printed instructional materials and utilization of other media were also utilized to ensure that no student is left behind. Despite the many challenges of the pandemic, CSU continues to fare well in its performance in the board examination, making CSU as a consistent top 1 school nationwide in medical technology and respiratory therapy. The increase of published researchers in internationally refereed journals and of nationally and regionally awarded extension programs resulted to the trust of funding partner agencies like DOST, DENR, and DA, evident in their consistent support to the present programs and projects of the university. More than 13 million was granted to CSU in 2020 for its research and extension projects. This year, CSU received a grant of more than 54 million for pandemic responsive research and extension projects. In constant pursuit towards timely and relevant projects, Cagayan State University launched resources beneficial to the local community. CSU Cacao Processing Center in Lasam caters to local cacao growers as they take their cacao beans to the next level by transforming it to new value-added blended products. The CSU Bamboo Sanctuary in Gonzaga is the largest supplier of bamboo in the region and is home to an eco-farm tourism destination. The Metals and Engineering Innovation Center at CSU Karing promotes innovation culture and strengthens capacity and capability in metal working in the region. The completion of the construction and rehabilitation of various infrastructure projects in all campuses provided for learning productivity and has prepared a more conducive learning environment for students when they come back for face-to-face classes in the new normal. This includes new academic and research buildings and alumni centers that attest to the reinforced academic and research atmosphere and strengthened alumni relations in the university. CSU, despite adversity, will never fail to realize its vision and create possibilities for a greater Cagayan for Cagayanos. In Cagayan State University, we make dreams happen and blaze the trail of change for a better tomorrow.
Wow, indeed, both the universities are stunning in their own right. With its distinct specialization, I am sure we can learn from each other in the future as we strive for one purpose: to offer world-class education to the youth and create outstanding research. May we now hear the opening remarks from the head of the universities. To start, let us hear from the University Rector of University Teknologi Mara, Associate Professor Dr. Haji Zulkifli Mohammed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Ramani. Our guest of honors, Dr. Buduja G. Alvarado, KSU University President, Dr. Rangelio C. Aquino, SJD Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Aridin B. Kau Ilan, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Juno G. M.B. Guzman, Vice President for Research, Development and Extension, Dr. Kikit T. Patong, Officer in charge for Partnership and Resource Mobilization, Professor Christine Joyce Ilara, University Director for Domestic and International Partnership, Professor Anna Mary Christina C. Kauilan, University Information Officer, Associate Professor Teknologi Dr. Ghazali Osman, Deputy Rector of Academic Affairs, Technologies, Dr. Khalid Nur Wahid, Director, Student Affairs, Dr. Shulan Azlin Manasir, Director, Research, Industrial Linkages, Community and Alumni, Associate Professor, Technologies, Dr. Muhammad Nasir Ismail, Assistant Rector, Kota Baru Campus, Associate Professor, Noyat Tiap Muin, Office of International Affairs and International Affairs, Dr. Nomarini Abdullah, Head of Academic Program, Accounting Faculty, Associate Professor Dr. Mahiran Sakria, Head of Program, Marketing and Finance, the Deans, all the Head of Departments, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum and very good morning. So thank you very much to everyone. So Alhamdulillah, first of all, as we are grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His will and blessings that we can be together today in this MOU signing ceremony between UiTM and Cagayan State University, Philippines. First, let me remark that the President of CSU, Dr. Buduja G. Alvarado, KSU and team for this opportunity for collaboration between our two universities. Today marks a significant day for UiTM and CSU. We are elected that our universities have agreed to these memorandums of understanding. My colleagues and I share the same feeling of excitement and optimism when we think of the wonderful possibilities that can come about as our universities enter this historic partnership. As in June this year, UiTM has signed around 406 universities around the world And UiTM Kelantan alone have signed 21 MOU and OA with international university. Thus, I would like to welcome CSU as one of our partners. UiTM, from its humble beginning, has earned its own place by providing the highest education of high quality of education for our citizens. This was initially established to help poor rural Malays in 1956 as a training center with only around 50 students. Now it has grown into the largest institution of higher education in Malaysia, as measured by physical infrastructure, faculty numbers and staff, and student enrollment. Our university now comprises of main campus and 54 satellite campuses and offers around 500 academic programs taught in English that range from undergraduate to postgraduate level. Okay, with only 50 students last time, our initial establishment, we are now homes to some 170,000 full-time and part-time women trust and international students. Kelantan is one of the branches that provide students with the opportunity to pursue their undergraduate and postgraduate studies. Here in Kelantan, we have 6 faculties. That is Faculty of Accountancy, Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies, Faculty of Art and Design, Faculty of Business and Management, Faculty of Computer and Mathematical Sciences, and Faculty of Information Management. Our campus also has Academic Language of Study and Academy of Contemporary Islamic Studies. So I believe the varieties of area here enable us to cooperate with to expand the future knowledge. Okay, in the 21st century, we present new and common challenges and opportunity, I believe. So our vision for continued excellence is to invest even more resources to enhance knowledge and foster wide-ranging collaborative effort to meet these new challenges to maximize on new opportunity for the benefit of both universities, inshallah. So actually, no single university, and no matter how large or well-endowed, so can address future challenges by itself. Okay? So in this era of globalization and interdependent cooperative partnership with other institutions of academic excellence around the world is not an option, but a necessity. So my colleagues and I are delighted to be here at this MOU established relationship of commitment and collaboration education between UiTM and CSU professionally and academically. So this MOU commits us to work together more closely towards our common goal, that is to pursue the internationalization of education. We pursue many scientific activities such as promotion of educational and academic exchange, research and publication, exchange of staff and students, promotions of study opportunities, assistance to support the study and education opportunity with seminar, workshop, conference, and etc. I believe. In closing, I would like to say that I am confident and through our effort and commitment, we will be able to achieve more and be able to continue to develop even stronger relationship and friendship. Before I end, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to everyone for dedication and effort for having contributed to the finalization of this MOU. In particular, I would like to thank our staff, Associate Professor Dr. Maheran Sakira and Dr. Gigati Batong, who has been communicating with each other to ensure the success of this MOU signing. So the insight, goodwill, and communication have made
recording in progress
of this MOU a reality. So I end with thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Professor Haji. Thank you very much. Now may we hear from the mother of Cagayan State University, University President, Urduha Gerlan Alvarado for her opening remarks.
Dr. Haji Sulkifli Mohammed and officials of the University Teknologi Mara Kelantan in Malaysia, officials of Cagayan State University who are here right now, magandang umaga. Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to welcome you all to the Cagayan State University with 700 members of the faculty and staff and 25,000 students and 150 part-time lecturers. All of us would like to welcome you warmly. In the fast-changing world, we currently live we currently live in, the growing trend of interconnectedness in higher education has erased barriers and removed walls of enabling the sharing of best practices and the integration of curricula that are multicultural, and internationalization has become a global trend in the education sector. This is no surprise, as internationalization proactively prepares our students to be dynamic professionals who have the capacity to succeed in the workplace in their chosen industry, no matter the location or the culture. This is something that Cagayan State University takes by heart. In fact, Cagayan State University's primary mission is to produce globally competent graduates through our mandates, which are excellent instruction, innovative and creative research, responsive public service, and productive industry and community engagement. This is the reason why we highly prioritize partnering with international higher education institutions who share the same mission and vision as we do. Today is a step closer to this goal. We are happy and privileged to be collaborating with University Teknologi Mara Kelantan in Malaysia in realizing this endeavor. This virtual signing of our Memorandum of Understanding with University Teknologi Mara under the leadership of University Rector Dr. Haji Sulkifli Mohammed is a special one, and as I am certain that it is going to be a start of countless possibilities and opportunities for innovation and development for both universities. Thus, driving responsible international higher education in the Southeast Asia region, we are simply excited for the future. Cagayan State University, with its 8 enabling campuses, each of which bearing a different and unique niche program, looks forward to the opportunities that this partnership will bring to the table for our students, faculty, staff, and the university as a whole. At the same time, we also anticipate meeting the University Teknologi Mara community and be able to innovate and share best practices that are not only relevant to our individual local communities and the realities of the Southeast Asian region, but also to the world, the entire world. thank you, or in the Malay language, terima kasih. Salamat po.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Urduha Gerlan Alvarado. This time, ladies and gentlemen, to present the university officials of UiTM, I'd like to call on Ms. Nikili Aina Nik Mohammed from UiTM.
Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our honorable VIPs from UiTM Chongan Kelantan, Malaysia, who will be part of officials signing ceremony. Our distinguished guest, Associate Professor Dr. Haji Zulkifli Mohammed, Rector of UiTM Chongan Kelantan, Malaysia. Associate Professor, Technologist Dr. Ghazali Osman, Deputy Rector, Academic Affairs, UiTM Chongan Kelantan. Technologist Dr. Khalid Abdul Wahid, Deputy Rector, Student Affairs, UiTM Chongan Kelantan. Dr. Sharina Azlin Mat Nasir, Deputy Rector, Research, Industry Linkage, Community and Alumni, UiTM Chongan Kelantan. Associate Professor, Technologist, Dr. Muhammad Nasir bin Ismail, Assistant Rector, Kota Baru Campus. Associate Professor Nur Hayati binti Abdul Muin, Office of International Affairs, UiTM Chongan Kelantan. Dr. Nur Marini binti Haji Abdullah, Head of Faculty of Accountancy, UiTM Chongan Kelantan. Associate Professor Dr. Mahiran binti Zakaria, Coordinator Master of Accountancy Program, UiTM Chongan Kelantan. Madam Nur Shaliza Safia, Head for Faculty of Information Management. Technologist Emilia Abdul Manan, Head for Faculty of Art and Design. Dr. Wan Marhaini binti Wan Umar, Head for Faculty of Business and Management. Dr. Wan Zakiatu Sarira, Head for Faculty of Computer and Mathematical Sciences. Associate Professor Haji Zulkarnain Yusuf, Head for Postgraduate Students, Academy of Contemporary Islamic. Dr. Suryani Awang, Head for Postgraduate Students, Academy of Language Studies. Zaihan Osman, Elias Othman, Institute of Continuing Education, Professional Studies, ISAPS. Dr. Zurina Ismail, Head for Faculty, Institute of Graduate Studies. Now I'll pass to our Honorable MC to proceed for next agenda. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nick Ili, my counterpart from Malaysia. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Professor Dr. Rusainum Haji Abdul Aziz, a retired dean of UiTM and now with International University of Malaya, Wales, who is with us this morning. This time, let me present the university officials of Cagayan State University who are with us today. Dr. Urduha Gerlan Alvarado, University President. Father Ranhilio Calangan Aquino, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Dr. Mariden Ventura Cawilan, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Junel B. Guzman, Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension. Dr. Jijed Batung, Officer in Charge for Partnership and Resource Mobilization. Professor Christine Joyce A. Lara, University Director for Domestic and International Partnership. Professor Ana Marie C. Cawilan, University Information Officer. Campus Executive Officers. Dr. Teresa B. Dimalanta, Andrews Campus. Dr. Simeon Rabanal Jr., Apari Campus. Dr. Arthur G. Ibanez, Carig Campus. Dr. Froilan A. Pacris Jr., Gonzaga Campus. Dr. Florante Victor M. Balatico, Lalo Campus. Dr. Ricardo B. Casaway, Lasam Campus. Dr. Vicente S. Binasoy Jr., Piat Campus. And Dr. Narcitas B. Uano, Sanchez Mira Campus. The campus coordinators for partnership. Professor Christopher Tulawan, Dr. Sally Jane Cabalbag, Professor Dennis Policar, Dr. Andy Catulin, Professor Emeline Kerubin, Professor Babylin Lumabas, Professor Dominador Agatep, Professor Juan Dakiwag, and Professor Freddy Masuli. We also have our guest observer. Yes, she was already mentioned a while back. Dr. Rosainum Haji Abdul Aziz. So ladies and gentlemen, those are the officials of UiTM and Cagayan State University. Now, we proceed to our main event. To officially seal the partnership, we will witness the inking of the Memorandum of Understanding between UiTM, represented by University Rector Dr. Haji Zulkifli Mohammed, and CSU President Urduha Gerlan Alvarado. May we request the head of the universities, Dr. Alvarado and Dr. Haji, to please show the MOU folders. Okay, so we might...
Okay. Baiklah. Dan hanya
Okay, so for picture taking, may we show the folders, please? Thank you very much. This time, may we request the head of the universities to please sign the MOU on all pages.
yung camera roving na ha. Iikot yan mamaya.
May I also request the witnesses to sign the MOU. So we have the Vice President for Academic Affairs on our part here in CSU, Dr. Ventura Cawilan, she is now signing the memo. Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, between UiTM and CSU, the following activities may be covered through this partnership. On student mobility, we can have practical training, students exchange, students research, industrial attachment, summer programs, customized programs, especially in language, culture, and arts. For staff mobility, we can have sabbatical, postdoctoral, external examiner, teaching, visiting lecturer, co-teaching, professional training, industrial attachment, and consultancy. On student activities, we may have embedded programs, internationalization at home, academic visits, competitions, industrial training and development, CSR projects, job placement. For collaborative projects, we may have academic program evaluation, co-supervision, joint conference or symposium, guest lecture, speakers, academic visits, entrepreneurship, product commercialization, expert or faculty exchange, or facility rather, expert or facility exchange, endowment fund or projects. For research collaborations, research and development, publications, research grants, and funds. And for academic programs, we may have twinning programs, double degrees, 3+1 programs, and syllabus and curriculum development. So these, ladies and gentlemen, are our categories of MOU activities after the signing takes place. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to University Teknologi Mara Kelantan and Cagayan State University. This is only the beginning of our international collaborations. Let's give each one a round of applause. To honor this international partnership, we come to the exchange of tokens from both universities. At this point, may I once again request Ms. Nick Ili Aina Nick Mohammed to tell us something about the token to be presented to Cagayan State University through our president.
So this is the science of Kelantan State. Yeah? So from here, this is the logo from UiTM, and this is the draw of knowledge in UiTM, in Negeri Kelantan. So I welcome everyone to Kelantan one day if we can stop the COVID-19, inshallah. So welcome everyone to Kelantan.
Thank you, Rector Dr. Haji. Thank you, UiTM, for that beautiful token. Also, please allow me, tumadar ka lang, ma'am. Ay, oh my God, Tegarodan. Ay, tan. Yan, dyan ka. Please allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to tell something about our token to UiTM. To be presented to UiTM Rector Dr. Haji. Our token is a woven fabric. The province of Kalinga, which shares an identical culture with the province of Cagayan, is one of the many places in the Philippines where the practice of traditional backstrap loom weaving not only survives but thrives. The weavers of the province produce hand-woven fabrics for a variety of uses, from traditional clothing and ritual use to commercialized textiles for home decors and accessories. These elegant and refined designs, characterized by customary color mixtures of red and black stripes and the use of beads, have remained unchanged through generations. The bright red color symbolizes bravery. Yellow symbolizes wealth and fertility, while green and black represent the earth. Many of these traditional weavers are also, or many of these traditional weaves are also designed with symbols that are inspired by the environment, such as mountains, birds, and stars. Sharing this fabric as a token of appreciation allows us to share our cultural heritage and to preserve our weaving traditions for many years to come. Dr. Haji, please accept our token of appreciation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam President and Madam Vice Presidents. One of the perks of international relations is the exchange of cultural practices to promote understanding and international friendship. Let us get to know Malaysia through the cultural performance prepared by the University Teknologi Mara Kawangan, Kelantan. Thank you very much, UiTM, for that impeccable performance. Next up, we call on the virtual stage one of the pride of Cagayan State University, the Athena Performing Arts Bureau, for a cultural performance. ladies and gentlemen, that was the Athena Performing Arts Bureau of CSU Andrews Campus. Now, we call on everyone for a virtual photo opportunity as a remembrance of the start of this partnership. I'd like to request everybody to please put on their videos so we can see your beautiful, beautiful faces. There. We can invite our officials from Cagayan State University to please come here in front so that our friends from Malaysia and the other campuses can see you all clearly. Yes, ma'am. You can remove your masks for the photo opportunity. The President, Madam President. Madam President. Yan. Okay. Lapit mo, Ryan. All right. Give your best smile. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. With this new alliance, I am certain that it will mark new territories for development in higher education. This is by sharing great experiences and practicing cultural exchanges, especially in this period of unprecedented growth in distance and e-learning education. Together, we aim for a borderless higher education for the 21st century learners, developing global citizens who are ready to take on the world. That ends the virtual signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between University Teknologi Mara, Kelantan, Malaysia, and Cagayan State University, Philippines. This has been your host, Ana Maria Cristina Cabilan. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to a great partnership between UiTM and CSU.